Welcome to our meditation time today. Let's take these first few breaths just to really settle in. First, settling into that physical space where you are, allowing the body just to anchor down. Settling into this emotional space where you are as you gently close your eyes and let the distractions just go. And then settling into the mental space. Not trying to stop the thoughts, not trying to quiet the mind, but rather just being for these first few breaths. Finding this almost unique appreciation for everything that you notice. Notice how you feel physically. Notice how you feel emotionally. Notice how you feel mentally. And see if as you notice these things with these next few breaths, you can notice them without judgment. Notice them without frustration or criticism. Just notice. Breathing in and breathing out. And becoming more and more aware with each breath. And as the body settles, as the emotions begin to settle, as the mind and the thoughts begin to settle, just notice this present moment. Even with your eyes closed, it doesn't require you to look around. Just notice what the present moment feels like. And as we prepare to close out a calendar year and welcome in another one, I'd like us to use these few minutes that we have together to be present. Not already anticipating a new year, new goals, new targets, new hopes, but rather embracing this present moment as it is right now. Realizing what a gift it is. And so let's just pause and notice. Notice the sensations of the present moment. Notice the restlessness that you discover about yourself in the present moment. Notice the calm, almost like the surface of a lake when there's no wind. Notice that in this present moment as well. And there's nothing wrong with setting future ideas and goals and even intentions when we think about a new year coming, because it is full with possibilities. It is full with potential. But that new year is made up of many present moments. We don't all of a sudden have the next 12 months already given to us. We have this moment. And so as I was thinking about how I wanted to end my meditation times for this year, what I wanted to share, what I felt led to bring forth to you from me, I went back to this day in 2020, a day that all of us will remember. We know where we are the day we got the news of the lockdown. Remember the counting down the moments of when it would end and the promises of the shifting and the changing of things as they were. And then those promises fell short and we waited more. And I remember about 2 or 3 days in, knowing that the professional role that I was in, as well as the role in my family with my kids, my granddaughter, that I needed to find a way to be present, to not live with the anticipation of what's coming or what's not coming, to not put my hopes in these promises that were being made by human beings who just didn't know. And I remember picking up one of my mala beads, and I held it in my hand during a meditation those first few days. And I committed that my mantra through this time of uncertainty, whether it was for 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years, that my mantra would be, I am present. And our mala beads have 108 beads on them. And so I committed in my meditation time that I would touch my forefinger, my thumb on each mala bead and say the words, I am present, 108 times. And I don't say that that solved all the anxiousness, all the worry of what was happening in our world, but it gave me an anchor, a true anchor in the midst of uncertain times. Those 3 words, that simple practice of telling myself 108 times every day, I am present. I am present. And so that time came back to me as I thought about and prepared for these moments for us to share here and now. And I thought, what a beautiful gift that could be. As I close out 2023 and I look toward 2024, but not looking too far out just yet, but rather savoring this moment. And as I breathe out, being ready to savor the next. And while, yes, we will plan for a new year and we will make goals for ourselves, so we'll make relational goals and financial goals and health goals, and we'll set intentions. But let's do it all from a heart of presence. As we sit here in our spot for meditation, we are present. As we breathe in one breath at a time, we are present. As thoughts come in and try to distract our mind, they come in at this moment because we are present. And so I would challenge all of us, let that be how we close out this year and how we move into the next. And so while I'm not going to say it 108 times, I am going to say it a few. And maybe it can serve as an anchor for you, as it served as an anchor for me back in 2020, and how I want it to be an anchor for me here at the end of 2023. And while there's probably not a global pandemic on the horizon for us, there will be times of uncertainty. There will be times where our worry goes up, our anxiousness begins to feel heightened a bit. And the way for us to navigate all of those situations is one moment at a time. One breath, one moment. Presence. Breathing in. I am present. Breathing out. Breathing in. I am present. Breathing out. Continue to just take deep breaths in and out, and let each cycle of breath hold those 3 words. I am present. 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 And now let the words just continue to resonate, to hold space. One full breath in, I'm present. And one full breath out. And if you lose sight of the words and the mind gets distracted, just when the next breath in comes, say it again. That's how the anchor works. The anchor brings us back to being grounded and rooted. I am present. Breathing in. I am present. Breathing out. And as we prepare to close our time and return to whatever is going on in our lives in these moments, I can't help but just reflect on that word for just these last few breaths that we have together. I don't think it's an accident that the word present has multiple meanings in the English language. Oftentimes when our language has things like that, it causes confusion, causes people to wonder why. But this word present, when you look at the spelling of it, the same word that's part of my mantra of I am present, it's a state of being. And that same word is the gift that we give to people, the present. And that same word is the life we're living now, the present, not the past, not the future, the now. And so I don't think it's an accident that that word has so many different meanings in our language. It can be used in so many different ways, all of them positively charged, all of them about the here and the now and what a gift it is. That is my wish for you. That is my wish for myself. Give yourself, and I will give myself, the gift of presence. And 2023 will close and it will end, and we'll wake up on January the 1st to a new year. But let's take this anchor of presence with us and see how it begins to shift how you view the day, the months to come, the years to follow, and how you view the situations that seem to bubble up through them all. Presence. It truly is a gift. Namaste.